There you go. Yeah.
All right, let's add to the Kuchiki Daoshi. And we're going to add a little action with the legs here. Add a Tani Otoshi, some stuff. We're going to add some stuff to it right now. We're going to still stick with a leg grab action. And that's kind of what makes Kuchiki Daoshi what it is. Okay, so let's look at the basic Kuchiki Daoshi. Just do a basic one, no leg action. Just come in.
No.
Do no leg action. Just do a standard dead grab. Yes, come on, Cuban leg grab. Okay, there you go, pretty much it. Remember, you can go to the side, you want to follow through, but he was being nice. Now, let's add a little more, fuel to the fire. When he comes in here, when he slides in, notice how this leg is now there, in a perfect position. He can wrap that around like a Tani Otoshi and just wrap it through and add a little more oomph to it. Mac, you were doing that before. Yeah. And this really adds a bigger pop to the throw. So watch when he comes to it again. And it really adds to it. So what do you call it? Well, just call it a pawn, right? But remember, that's kind of a combination of the dead tree drop, or the Cuban leg grab, or single leg grab, and a Tani Otoshi. Whoops, well, it's close. But do you see that? That's one of the most available things we can do. Look at it one more time. Everything was the same. Did you see he still grab the leg with his right hand? Watch when he does this. Come on here, just don't pull. When he's actually coming into it, his leg still grabs the inside here. He's just going to add that thigh, that Tani Otoshi action in here. There you go. Okay? So he's going to add that to it. You can also do thigh sweeps and other cool stuff. You want to do a thigh sweep? You ready for it? Okay. Now watch when he comes in. There we go. See how you lift? You catch one or both legs. You get a little more Sambo effect because we like the leg lifts. And so you can see how deep he came in. So you can modify this any way you want, but the base movement is the dead tree drop, the Kuchiki Daoshi, or what we used to call the Ashidori. Okay, so do the Ashidori, the standard without the legs, right? Just the standard again. There's the standard way, right? Okay. Now let's add the Tani Otoshi to it. Let's add the leg. You notice how when he drove it, he pointed his toe, shot behind both legs. Okay? You may catch one leg, catch both. Try to catch both. That way you're definitely going for the big gusto. You may just catch, if you go for both, you only catch one, you still throw them.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's like we used to call this the octopus method of throwing somebody. Control this shoulder, control that hip, take out the other leg.
Turn around sideways here. So, yeah, so now don't kill the guy. But when you come in, watch this angle when he does this, as with a Tani Otoshi. So when he comes in like that, and when he sweeps, you do it kind of speed. Now watch how he does a full sweep. So you can finish up and you see it. That's a big bomb in that. That's a biggie pawn. Now again, that's not IJF legal for the International Judo Federation. You guys that compete in those tournaments. In Sambo, freestyle judo, AAU judo, that's all legal.
Yeah.
In BJJ, anything that you might do that's outside of the confines of the International Judo Federation rules.
Remember, when the leg's coming through, like with all your normal Tani Otoshis, I'm not trying to hook the guy. I'm trying to sweep that leg through. Like Coach was saying, you point your toe and you try and move it out at about 45 degrees back. Okay? Don't worry about hooking and bringing it all the way back like this. You'll miss.
Yeah, don't hook your leg. Don't do a leg hook like a Kosotogaki.
We come in here, lift the guy up. He's got one leg left. This one sweeps out, and you try and land on your hip.
Yeah, that's a really good illustration there, everybody. If you try to hook, you may lead with your knee, your leg, and he'll counter you with like an Uchimata or something to counter you. Don't let him do that. Right?
It's an all or nothing type of move.
We good? Let's give it a try. Good.
There you go. Yeah.
like she was in midair and he was just, no! Is that what that was?
And again, the base of my chest. Toes. Worried about getting you hit though.
So when I'm popping in.
Yep.
Yep. So a lot you stay there, Mac. That was kind of that was a little
So drop the elbow, take the step, head on pec, lift up leg,
and then
land on head.
this across?
Yep.
All right.
Move them out a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't get my toes scooted, but I got the first start.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Bad black belt, bad. Fake news. Fake news. Yeah, you need to move them out a little bit. You're catching that. That's what's
Not transitioning my foot at all.
You guys start, yeah, there you go. Thank you, Nick.
You're getting there.
Let's make, you saw with the evolution now, we're starting with the basic Kuchiki Daoshi, what's been called for many years Ashidori leg grab. Kuchiki Daoshi means dead tree drop. And again, I've called it the Cuban leg grab because I brought it back, seeing the Cuban athletes do it so well in a judo tournament. And it's basically a single leg grab. But now we've worked on it to this point. Let's make it now what is allowable now within the rules of the International Judo Federation for some of you guys that compete in that. So, and you could use it in anything, whether we use it in freestyle judo, Sambo, BJJ, anything, we can use this as well. So we're going to grab, instead of grabbing through the leg, we're going to grab around the waist. And when you grab around the waist, it's almost like clotheslining a guy. And we're going to show you two applications of it. There are probably others, I'm sure. There are others for sure. But we're going to show the basic where you come in and drop and grab. Instead of grabbing through, you're going to grab. You see Derek do it here. Then we'll do it the same thing. We'll add the Tani Otoshi with a thigh sweep, the leg sweep in it. So let's look at the finished product here. So watch what he does. He's going to come in and just throw. That's it. Can you come around the other side so Nick can catch the camera there? Okay, so watch this, guys. Now watch what he does here. Watch the difference here, everybody. Let me get the camera here. When he comes in, do the basic dead tree where you come through the leg. Instead of doing that, okay, watch what he does. Okay, he's going to come in, and this arm is, instead of going through here, it's going to go around here at the belt level, at the hip level. Okay, that's it. So you're just kind of like bear hugging him on the way down. But it's really important how you do this, and this is a real cool way of doing it. He's crunching it. Remember we always crunch that arm in? That really breaks his balance, and he comes in and lowers his level. So when he does it, he lowers it very low, head here. See that? Now, with his hand, instead of going through the leg, he's just going to grab around the waist, bam. And when you do it fast, it really slams it. So I'll let him do it fast this time. See how it lifts him? So I kind of got in the way because I had to do it slow. But watch how he drops in. He lowers his level. And it's almost like a rear hip throw. It's almost like an Ura Nage rear throw, isn't it? And when you see good throws, they kind of all blend together after a while. Okay? Now, let's add this. Now, he's going to do the same thing. He can do a thigh sweep, but we're going to really go for the high percentage here. When he comes in, he's going to do a Tani Otoshi, okay? Like we were doing before. So come on into a Tani Otoshi. There you go. That's a really high percentage move because look what's happening. He's crunching with his body. He's putting his head right there. He's totally blocking everything here. And he lowers his level. When he does that, bam, lowers it very low. This is really tied up here, okay? Now, he's going to add more to it when he grabs around the waist here, and then when he adds that thigh sweep and then the leg, bam, shoot that leg behind him. And again, point that toe all the way through. You see him do it? Okay, come on out a little bit so he's got room to do it. Watch how he comes in. See that? Now, that's a high percentage move. That's the type of a sacrifice move, or technqiue is a sacrifice technique that gives you a high percentage of good odds for you. And that's what we want. Okay? So let's look at the very first one without the leg sweep, without the Tani Otoshi. Grab around the waist. See how because he does a lot of Sambo. He's using the hip in there. You don't have to use that much hip, but I recommend it because it adds a big boom to the throw because he's taking a lot of starch out of his opponent. Okay, did everybody see that one? Now let's use the Tani Otoshi version when you come in. Like that, okay? Both really good high percentage moves, we like it. And we started with the Kuchiki Daoshi, and we ended up with these. See how they kind of blend together after a while. Okay? This would be classified, you could call it, you know, that would be definitely Tani Otoshi. What do you think, some of you guys? Do you think of the Ura Nage variation, rear throw?
I'd call this the first one.
An Ura Nage in the Japanese terminology, rear throw. But again, quality opponents, all we want, okay? All right, let's drill on that, guys. Thanks a lot. Let's go do it.
You look at Judo, you'll get everything.
Yeah, you get everything.
It's easy to fall on stuff. It's a suicide killer. They're like Gracie.
But this is a Georgia style. Sambo guy, really special. Basically, the guy was trying to
That's toe point.
steps out.
Right.
That's out.
Shoulder grip. What? That sounds like a grip. Either snake eye or you
It's crazy. I've seen guys actually posted. I was still trying to.
No, Eric, that was good. That was good. Go for it. Just
Just don't.
yeah, don't overthink. Just go for it. Great move.
There you go.
Don't worry about it.
Don't think it, just do it.
Yeah, just go for it. Donald, come out a bit. There you go, buddy.
In, arch back, back. Alright. Good. Back step, half a step again. Arch back. Left knee.
Wrong knee.
Right knee. You got the basic idea.
You gotta get me. You did good. Oh, wrong knee.
Step in. Good. Left knee. Left knee. Bingo! There you go.
One of these things is
Sometimes it's.
Back to the right.
like she was in midair and he was just like, no! Is that what that was?
And again, you're facing my chest.